Well, folks, brace yourselves if you're in the Northeast, because winter has officially arrived. And it's not pulling any punches. A massive polar vortex is currently unleashing the first major snowstorm of the season. And it is a doozy. We're talking a powerful system sweeping across the entire region, blanketing everything in sight with several inches of fresh snow, and bringing along some brutally cold temperatures. For millions of people, this is the first real, measurable snowfall they've seen this winter. And it's making its presence known in a big way. Heavy bands of snow are moving through major metropolitan areas, creating a true winter wonderland, but also a significant travel headache. Cities like Philadelphia and New York City are right in the crosshairs. Forecasters are calling for up to 5 inches of accumulation in some spots, maybe even more in localized areas. This isn't just a light dusting, this is a full-on, shovel-worthy, snow day level event. The primary concern right now is the roads. As the storm progresses, conditions are expected to get worse. We're looking at slick, icy roads, significantly reduced visibility from the blowing snow, and freezing temperatures that will lock in any moisture on the pavement. If you absolutely have to be out, please, take it slow. Leave plenty of space between you and the car in front of you. The morning and evening commutes are going to be treacherous, so planning ahead is key. If you can work from home, this is definitely the day to do it. Let's talk about this polar vortex. It's a term we hear a lot, but what does it really mean? Essentially, it has a large area of low pressure and extremely cold air that normally sits over the North Pole. Sometimes this vortex can weaken or get displaced, allowing that frigid Arctic air to plunge southward. And that's exactly what's happening now. This isn't just a typical cold front. It's a piece of the Arctic itself visiting the Northeast. The wind chills are going to be dangerous, making it feel much colder than the actual air temperature. We're talking about wind chills that could dip well below zero, posing a serious risk of frostbite and hypothermia for anyone who is not properly dressed. So, how do you prepare? First, dress in layers. Multiple thin layers are better than one thick one because they trap air and provide better insulation. Make sure you have a waterproof outer layer to stay dry. Don't forget a hat, gloves, and a scarf. A significant amount of body heat is lost through your head. And please, think about your pets. If it's too cold for you, it's too cold for them. Bring them inside and limit their time outdoors. At home, make sure your heating system is working properly. It's a good idea to have an emergency kit ready, just in case of power outages. Think blankets, flashlights, extra batteries, a portable charger for your phone, and some non-perishable food and water. It's always better to be over-prepared than to be caught off guard. Check on your elderly neighbors and those who might need extra help. A quick phone call can make a huge difference. Transportation is going to be heavily impacted. We're already seeing numerous flight delays and cancellations at major airports across the region. If you have travel plans, check with your airline before you even think about heading to the airport. Public transportation like buses and trains will also likely be running on delayed schedules. So give yourself plenty of extra time. The road crews are out in full force, salting and plowing. But with the rate of snowfall, it's a constant battle to keep the roads clear. Again, the best advice is to stay off the roads if you can. Despite the disruptions, there's also a certain magic to the first big snowstorm of the season. The world gets quiet, everything is covered in a beautiful white blanket, and it's a great excuse to get cozy inside with a hot drink. For kids, and the kids at heart, it's a chance for sledding, building snowmen, and maybe even a good old-fashioned snowball fight. Just remember to bundle up and be safe while you're having fun. Looking ahead, this cold snap is expected to linger for a few days even after the snow stops falling. The temperatures are going to stay well below freezing, which means all the snow isn't going anywhere anytime soon. That also means the threat of icy patches on sidewalks and roads will persist, especially overnight and in the early mornings as any melting refreezes. So, keep that salt or sand handy. For your driveways and walkways, this is a dynamic and evolving weather situation. We're keeping a close eye on the latest forecast models and radar updates. The exact track and intensity of these snow bands can shift, which could change the snowfall totals for specific locations. Be sure to stay tuned to your local weather authorities for the most up-to-date information for your specific neighborhood. They'll have the latest on school closures, travel advisories, and any emergency information you might need. So, to recap, a major winter storm driven by a polar vortex is hitting the Northeast. Expect significant snowfall, dangerous travel conditions, and bitterly cold temperatures. Prepare your home. Dress warmly and be safe. Check on your neighbors and pets. And if you can, take a moment to enjoy the beauty of this winter event from the warmth and safety of your home. Stay warm out there, everyone. Thanks for watching. and we'll keep you updated as the storm progresses. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. See you next time.